Chapter 63 just dropped, and we have Merus vs Moro coming up. Let's dive right in because we have a lot to talk about. We right away see only Jacko and Merus standing against Moro. Merus has already teleported everyone away to a safe location, while Jacko is still left confused as he still doesn't know that Merus is an angel. So Merus realizes he's going to need to buy Goku and the others some more time from Moro and engages Moro head on. We get to see Merus use a cool bow staff that can change size, a lot like Goku's original bow staff from back in Dragon Ball. I have to compliment Toyotaro here. He again comes up with some really creative shots in the way Merus attacks Moro, and this is leaving Moro confused as well because he can't sense any life force coming from Merus despite earlier being able to. So this was a really interesting detail. It makes complete sense that angels can do this and mask their power levels to disguise themselves as humans if they want to. I mean, they can basically do anything, but still a cool little detail. We now have that angels can not only do this, meaning the potential of many other living beings walking among us that could be angels or angels in training. So Merus is completely making Moro look like a total joke right now and literally just looks like he's toying with him. Then we get this really cool page where Moro is leaning back on the staff and extends it to uppercut Moro, and I just loved the way this looked. Merus just looks like a total badass. We move over to Dende healing everyone, and we see Beerus and Whis there along with them. Beerus does ask to confirm if Dende can heal them. I found this funny because Beerus usually acts as if he doesn't care and is more annoyed than anything. Though despite this, we can tell deep down he obviously does care about them in some capacity, or else why would they show up at all to help them? He does mention he did it only for the delicious food that Earth offers, and it's why he continuously saves them. But I think we all know by now that is not truly the case, and he does care. Another important reference we have is Beerus mentioning to Whis that Merus wasn't with them, and Whis simply mentioned he got separated from them. Whis also says there's no harm in leaving him behind, which is quite suspicious and seems like he's aware of Merus' plan here. Goku is awake now and immediately worried for Merus, as he knows if Merus fights for real outside of training, he will be doomed to disappear. Goku heads off to Merus by flying. Why he's not just teleporting? So let's go over this for a minute. I talked about this last chapter where I was worried if Merus does engage in this fight against Moro, he potentially would lose his life. If he uses his angel powers, and either we would see Merus simply do what Whis does and just mainly dodge the opponent, keeping them distracted as he's done before against Broly. Otherwise, he will go on the offense and attack for real and losing his life in the process. So Goku shows up and immediately tells Merus to stop attacking as he's worried for Merus' life, and Goku immediately goes into UI Omen. But this form wasn't enough to take on Moro before his absorption of 7-3, so it has zero chance now to do anything with just how powerful Moro has gotten. We even see Whis mention this, and he knows Goku doesn't have a chance. So Goku was made of quick work by Moro, and Goku is pissed off and kind of feels like he failed Merus because Merus spent all that time training Goku, but Goku still can't perfect Ultra Instinct. So this is where things get a bit interesting because Merus says that his training did in fact work. He just needs one last push that should trigger perfected Ultra Instinct. So let's talk about that for a minute because I saw a lot of comments online, people being worried that Toyotaro is kinda undoing what made Ultra Instinct different in the first place. Super Saiyan was triggered from a deep loss of sadness and anger. These emotional triggers unlock the Super Saiyan ability within Saiyans. So are we saying that Ultra Instinct requires a similar emotional response to unlock? Because if that's the case, it completely goes against everything we were told before, as it was literally supposed to not be an emotional response. And in fact, his mind has to be completely calm and devoid of emotion. I'm really hoping this isn't the case because then they literally just turned Ultra Instinct into Super Saiyan. I also didn't want Goku to master UI yet because to me, we are saying Ultra Instinct is the ultimate move of the gods, and not even all the gods can even pull it off. So having Goku do it already in the series kinda leaves him with no further ceiling to climb. I know in the end, we will just make new forms for Goku and make some kind of Ultra Instinct 2 and 3, which I would really hate to see, but here we are anyway. The only other conclusion that makes any sense is that in the wake of something so upsetting, and Goku is able to control his emotions and remain calm, this could potentially be the thing to unlock Ultra Instinct, and would in this case be the opposite of Super Saiyan, though at the same time would be really cold and devoid of humanity if you can watch your friend just literally die in front of you and not have an emotional reaction to that. Those are the only two possibilities that make any sense to me. So let me know in the comments, what will be the trigger that gets Goku to perfect Ultra Instinct? So back to the chapter, we have Moro pull off a Majin Buu tactic, sorta, with having a sneak attack behind Merus to grab him by the neck and steal his powers. This is immediately stopped by Merus as he just literally chops off Moro's hand. Merus knows in order for Goku and the others to have a shot at winning this, that Merus will need to seal off the copy technique. And so Merus now takes things very seriously. Okay, so Beerus and Whis are aware that Merus is now using his angel powers and immediately head over to try and stop him. But in the meantime, Merus is going full on attack on Moro and just completely is toying with him. He destroys the one gem on his left hand and then uses his staff and turns it into a gun, and it literally shoots the gem, destroying it out of Moro's right hand. So this is where things start to get really sad. We start to see Merus fading away. Merus has a heart-to-heart moment with Goku, and we see them bonding over how Goku simply enjoys fighting and getting stronger. It's all the stuff that we've already known about Goku, but this information solidifies Merus into really caring about justice and peace in the galaxy. We then see Merus go full power angel with the halo around his body, and even mentions this will be his final attack. Beerus and Whis show up, but Whis mentions it's already too late. There's nothing they can do to stop it, and Beerus knew this was Whis and Merus' plan from the start. Merus charges straight for Moro, while thinking back again on his memories with Goku. He's literally flying through a beam attack Moro does, and goes through it like it's nothing. And then he goes for the punch directly on Moro's forehead, destroying the final gem and completely eradicating Moro's ability to copy any further. Then we are left with Merus fading away and his final words telling Goku, should he achieve Ultra Instinct at his current strength, it will be far more stable than ever before. He also says he will not fall to Moro or to anyone else for that matter. Merus tells Goku he came to love this galaxy and to please protect it all. We are left with a still image of Goku's back, which appears to be someone pretty upset, handling the death of a friend. But if we analyze this a little further, this shot resembles a famous moment of when Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time. As we mentioned before, it could be one of the two ways Goku unlocks Ultra Instinct. Either they will go the Super Saiyan route and it will be raw emotion, or he manages to keep his feelings in check and that is what unlocks Ultra Instinct. Regardless of how it will happen, we will definitely be seeing Ultra Instinct in its full form for the next chapter. Overall, I thought this was a great chapter and a great follow-up from chapter 62. I'm pretty bummed out that Merus is now gone, and you have to remember, he's really gone. The Dragon Balls can't wish him back. Now that I think about it, this is actually one of the first true deaths we've had in Dragon Ball. Almost everyone else at some point has come back, even Frieza. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I want to know how you felt about this chapter. Are you bummed out Merus is gone for good? And what do you think will be the trigger that unlocks Ultra Instinct for Goku? That's all for this one. See you in the next video.